Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the director. I have the inside scoop on what's coming in the November patch, and let me just say, it's a big patch. And when I say big, I mean meta changing. This video is going to go over all the major changes that I know of that are coming to the Darwin project. Some of these changes might be added depending on how the playtest goes, but I'm going to go over the obvious changes before I tell you some of the major ones. The very first thing that they just added is the show director soundboard that contains different types of sounds that lets directors compensate on a fight, or they can use it for other purposes to highlight certain fights or however they wish. This is on a cooldown, so it can't be spammed. It can also be used in proximity to your drone, or it can be used so everyone can hear. The next thing that they added is the playground, also known as the training grounds. This is a place where new players can learn how to play the Darwin project. It starts you out in a cabin and allows you to change anything on your craft wheel so you can try out different gear. So as soon as you walk out, there are trees, leather chairs, and chests right in front of you, so you can learn the importance of looting. If you head to the left, you'll end up in an area called Traps Aplenty. This is where it teaches you about the traps that are used in the Darwin project. This would be the cage trap, bear trap, tripwire, and rigged chest. Then if you continue on, you're going to run into two practice dummies. The first practice dummy is just one who swings his axe over and over while attached to a rope, so you can hit him a number of times to practice combos or whatever else you would like to do with the axe. The next practice dummy is one that just shoots arrows over and over, so you can practice deflecting, dodging, or whatever else you would like to do. The final area is the shooting range, where you can practice your aim with the bow and arrow on a bunch of deer. This is the final part of the tutorial. I would recommend this place not only to new players, but to veteran ones as well. This place can be utilized to warm up for tournaments or before hopping into a regular game. The next new thing coming to the Darwin project is the new private matches. Before you're going to enter a private match, you have three options you can select for your private match, which are viewer betting, viewer powers, and unleash show director. Viewer betting is self-explanatory. It's going to allow your Twitch or Mixer chat to bet on the winner of the match. Viewer powers is a totally new feature though. This is going to allow your chat to purchase powers from their winnings and use it when they see fit in game. So for example, your Twitch chat could nuke a zone. Lastly is the unleash show director, and from what I understand, having this box checked means the show director can use any power as many times as they want. So you can nuke 5 zones or close 3 zones at the same time. Along with these new features comes a new game mode called Scavenger Mode. In Scavenger Mode, every player starts with an empty craft wheel, and each chest you open contains a blueprint that will add a random tool, arrow, or passive to your craft wheel. Picking up an electronic will give you a random electronic power. Alright, now we gotta move on to the stuff that's gonna change the Darwin meta. I'm gonna be going over a lot of huge changes in a short amount of time, so prepare yourself and try to keep up. The first major change is that the teleaxe is now dead. It is removed from the game. Along with that, all axes are going to be doing 200 damage. If you use a shrink electronic, you're going to be hitting for 150 now. Another change to axes is that the axe sharpener only has 3 levels. The lumberjack axe doesn't increase crafting or clue harvesting speed anymore. These are huge changes to the axes and no doubt will change the current meta. The axes are changed, and now so are the arrows. You start with 2 arrows for each type of arrow besides basic, which will stay at 5. Berserker arrows now give unlimited stamina for only 7 seconds instead of 10. Ninja, Evader, and Hunter boots base movement speed is getting increased from 3% to 4%, and Hunter and Evader boots will give 4% stamina per level when active. Gliders got nerfed this patch too. Now instead of using it and being at full speed, you start much slower and gradually reach full speed. Also, hooks deploy 0.2 seconds slower, and the arena electronic was increased by 15%. Also, the detector electronic is gone, and they have combined it with the radar, making it just one electronic. And the turret no longer will shoot at inmates behind trees or objects. Guys, thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, please like and subscribe. I love doing these guides, and all the support from you guys lately has been amazing. See you guys later.